Hey, I'm Charles Barkley. You're watching JR Sports Brief.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. You already know the deal. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that button right there. We're keeping up with our NBA season previews. Go ahead and watch the last one where we spoke about the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not Andrew Bynum even plays. But right now, we're going to skip Ohio. We're going to move a little further east, and we're going to talk about the New York Knicks. They don't play too far from right down here in the Hudson River. And look, the New York Knicks, everybody around them for the most part, or the upper echelon teams in the East, have gotten better. The New York Knicks got Andrea Bargnani, and I think it's going to be a little bit more difficult this year for them to go ahead and secure a second seed. Look, we know what Carmelo Anthony can do. You give the guy the basketball, he can score from anywhere out on the court, but what are the rest of the New York Knicks going to do? No, that wasn't a reference to you, although hopefully you play some type of well this season and can contribute to the New York Knicks. It boils down to whether or not they can mesh and whether or not they could stay healthy, because at the end of the day, I think the New York Knicks will probably end up maybe with the 4th or 5th seed this upcoming season. You have the Miami Heat, the Indiana Pacers, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Chicago Bulls that the New York Knicks have to go out there and compete with, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they have enough depth on the front line, whether or not Tyson Chandler can stay healthy this upcoming season. If he goes down, the Knicks are going to be different. They do have a whole lot of versatility with their guards, but at the same time, their guards can be a little erratic and crazy. I'm pointing at you, 6th Man of the Year, J.R. Smith. Do the world a favor and please stay out of the club. So it's all about how the New York Knicks mesh. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up in the Eastern Conference Finals, although I don't necessarily favor them to get there. They will definitely make the playoffs, but how well they play as a team will determine how far they go. Carmelo Anthony is a better passer than a lot of people give him credit for. He just has to do it a whole lot more often. What do you think about the New York Knicks? I wouldn't be surprised if they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. And unfortunately, as a Knicks fan, I wouldn't be surprised if they went to the second round and were eliminated again. This is JR. Make sure you hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure you subscribe. Andrea Bargnani, please don't do in New York what you did in Toronto. And Ron Artest, don't choke anybody. Stay out the stands. I'll catch you folks later. Peace.